welcome to the 55th Piedmont Bird Calling Contest. So I'd like to start out by inviting our superintendent, Dr. Jennifer Hahn, and our principal of Piedmont High School, Sukanya Goswami, to come up and join us and give us a little welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Principal Goswami, I have a true confession. It is that I have grown up never being able to whistle. Now, I confess, I understand that you don't have to be able to whistle to do an amazing bird call. Is that true? Yeah. Thank goodness. So there's hope for me yet. But overall, I'm super excited to be here. Before I even took this job, I had heard about the bird calling contest. And so it exceeds the Piedmont boundaries. And happy to be here tonight and to welcome everyone. There you go.
Next year you should start with an act. That would be great. Welcome everybody. It's great to have this program back again. Last year we brought it back after 4 years, and it started small, but this year we are back with a roar. We have 14 acts, so a lot of students are participating. And Miss Levinson has done a great job. You should see the entire thing. She has put in all her efforts, everything in there. I really want to thank Miss Levinson and her crew in putting this up. And this is a unique show. This goes beyond Piedmont. If you Google bird calling, there are 4 places other than Piedmont High that this happens. One in Alaska, one in New Hampshire, one in New South Wales, Australia, and they just started one with a kids' school in UK.
But none as great as here in Piedmont.
Yes, that's for sure. This is the biggest one. This is the biggest one. So here we are, Miss Levinson. Let's start.
Okay. Thank you for that. Okay, at this point, I'd like to introduce you to Daniel Benin, who is our MC for this evening.
Thank you, everyone, and welcome again to the 55th Annual Bird Calling Contest. Before we get started, I want to go a little bit into the history of the contest. So back in 1963, a teacher at Piedmont High School named Leonard Waxdeck was sitting around on an afternoon, and a student came up to him thinking, what can we do to liven up things around here? Think about it, Piedmont in 1963, not a whole lot going on, if I'm being honest. So, they came up with Mr. Waxdeck came up with the bird calling contest, which was inspired from his factory days. And it's continued ever since. And now, I hope this to be, and I think this to be, the best ever edition of it. And now, we'll bring back Miss Levinson for the introduction of the judges.
Dan will be back, and he does a much better job than I do. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is we have to introduce you to our judges. And traditionally, we have 3 judges. Usually one is sort of the bird calling expert, another one is our celebrity judge, and then always a beloved teacher. So I'm going to have them come out to the stage, and then I'll tell you a little bit about each one of them. Okay, so first we have Joe Fendel. Come on out. He's going to be our expert. I'll tell you a little bit more about them. Our next one is Alex Hirsch. And our teacher is Aubin Willits. So now, let me tell you a little bit about this. Okay, and I'm going to have to use my notes for this because there were a lot of dates, and I'm date challenged here. Okay, so Joe was a student and four-time bird caller at Piedmont High School from 1987 to 1991. He performed his call of the magnificent frigate bird, Frigata Magnificans, on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. As a junior in 1990, and then he won the contest in his senior year with his rendition of the least bittern, and I hope I say this right, Isobricus exilis.
Isobricus exilis.
Good, yay, okay. Who knew I used to be a biology teacher. Okay, Joe has built a nest with his family in Berkeley, California, between the Campanile Clock Tower, where the peregrine falcons roost, and the marina where the willets wade. So welcome again, Joe Fendel. Okay, Alex Hirsch is our celebrity judge, and he is Piedmont class of 2003 and is a writer, animator, voice actor, and TV show runner who created the series Gravity Falls for Disney. But even more importantly, he won the PHS bird calling contest in 2002, and ever since, flocks of birds regularly attack him when he makes public appearances. Rumor has it that he currently lives underneath the bridge next to Egbert W. Beach Elementary, and that he makes you answer 3 riddles before crossing into Oakland Avenue. In his spare time, he enjoys writing short biographies about himself in the third person. Okay. Yeah, I always say, write a little bit about yourself. You know? And we have Aubin Willits, one of our math teachers at PHS, and Aubin was an absolutely adequate participant in the bird calling contest 3 of her 4 years as a student at PHS. And I also have to say, I admire her wardrobe choices quite a lot. Please give our 3 judges a warm welcome, and their task will be arduous tonight as they have a whole flock of acts to judge. And some of those acts are whole flocks. We have provided them with some water and a thick binder each, and they are all former Highlanders, so we know they are up to the task. So before we bring Dan out to get us started on our first act, I have to give you just a quick rundown on the rules. So there are 3 parts that the judges are judging. One part is the authenticity and the beauty of the bird call. One part is how well they do in terms of telling us about the habitat, the special habits of the birds, etc. And then the last part has to do with the poise of their delivery, okay? So we will go through the 14 acts, and then our judges will be sequestered. They will squawk over the acts, I suppose, and then we will, in the meantime, we'll have the troops sing to us, and then we will bring them back for their decision. Okay, Dan. Where's Dan?
All right, before we get the show started, Miss Levinson, please come out again. We want to thank you for your effort in putting this contest together, and thank you for everything you have done for the Piedmont community. It's been a pleasure to have you in my 4 years as a high schooler. It's been a blessing, and I'm sure everyone in the audience would agree with me. We wish you a happy retirement, and we thank you for everything. All right, who's ready to get this show started? All right, and our first act. Let me introduce to you the Shakespearean birds.
Whoa. Where did you get those coconuts?
I found them.
But this is a temperate zone.
The swallow may fly south with the sun, or the house martin may seek warmer climes in winter. Yet these are not strangers to our lands.
Are you suggesting coconuts migrate?
No, they could be carried.
By a swallow?
Sure.
A 25-gram bird carry a 1-pound coconut?
Well, what's the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
43 beats of a wing per second.
Well, is it an African swallow or a European swallow?
An African swallow could certainly carry it, but not a European swallow.
Oh, well, yeah, I agree with that.
But of course, African swallows are non-migratory.
Oh, yeah. So then it couldn't have carried it anyway.
Wait, what if two swallows carried it together?
Where are they going? Hold up. Where do they go? I really hope they're okay. What the?
I forgot something. I'm really bad. So we're backing up just slightly. I just wanted to recognize our artist for the beautiful poster that's on your programs. And let's see if the spot can find her. Kira Pan, I know you're in the center section. Okay, thank you. I feel much better now.
Good?
Yes.
All right, and now presenting to you Romeo and Juliet, the bird version.
Tree swallow, wherefore art thou, tree swallow? Deny those humans and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but my sworn love, and I'll no longer be a cliff swallow.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a tyconetta bicolor. What's tyconetta bicolor? It's nor beak, nor feet, nor wings, nor any other part belonging to a bird. Oh, be some other name. That which we call a bird would fly as well. Therefore, tree swallow would, were he not tree swallow called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Tree swallow, doff thy name, and for thy name, which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth, I never shall be tree swallow.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's uttering, yet I know the sound. Art thou not tree and a swallow?
Neither fear thee, if either thee dislike.
Only tree, for we art swallows both, and live in lakes and ponds, and both eat insects, and are both aerial foragers. Though thou art not a cliff swallow, nor I a tree swallow, still, we aren't the same.
You should start learning this version of Shakespeare. Holy. What a lovely day for bird watching, wouldn't you agree? Yeah! I've never seen this bird. This might be the day. Is that it? Is that the peregrine falcon I see? Please welcome the peregrine falcon to the stage.
Here, we gaze upon the residence of the Falco Peregrines that oversee the University of Berkeley.
for one petite and peculiar falcon. He does not want to be a falcon, but a fighter.
But Mom, I want to try out for the cow boxing team and use my new boxing gloves.
Harry, I know you can punch pigeons and starlings out of the sky at 240 miles per hour every day for dinner, but boxing is a whole nother level.
Besides, you'd have to move up a few weight classes to even qualify. You're what, 1 to 3 pounds? Ever since you and your 3 brothers hatched together, I knew you'd be the smallest.
Maybe wait until next breeding season. It's only until what, February and March?
But I can't wait another year. Look, I Googled it and it says that the peregrine falcon's lifespan is at most 13 years. And I'm already 17. Look, just look at how vulnerable those cow students look. The time is now.
He might have a point, sweetie. We can't wait for him to go all the way to Alaska, migrating through the US and Canada for the breeding season, then go all the way down to Mexico for the non-breeding season.
Fine. You can practice on one cow student, but you have to bring someone else to do it with you.
Adhering to these conditions, Harry enlisted the assistance of other peregrines in the adjacent areas, communicating in the most effective way possible.
Though peregrines typically stay in pairs, they will not miss this monumental moment. The peregrines prepared, assessing every move of the introspective cow students.
Bro, I literally got 20% on that midterm. I'm gonna have to drop my major.
I hear he'll curve it, so it's basically an A.
Yeah, I hope.
What is that?
Much to Harry's dismay, the cow students did not allow him on the boxing team due to his, well, violent tendencies. Although he did create multiple friendships along his journey, and he harmed no cow students in the process. The end.
All right, everyone, future Cal students, high school students, stay away from the Cal campus at all costs after this one. What's your name?
I'm David.
David. Do you know the sound that a Cooper Hawks makes?
No idea.
All right, well, let the experts show you. Please welcome to the stage our Cooper's Hawk.
Detective Owen! Do you copy?
I copy. I've got intel on a new serial killer. The guy's name is C. Hawk. He's a real predator. He's stealthy, and he works fast. So fast, you won't even see him coming. Word on the street says he drowns his victims. We need to stop him before he gets any more.
Okay, then keep your eyes peeled. He could be anywhere at any moment.
Got it.
Suspiciously like a distress signal.
I was just practicing for the contest.
Oh, really? Okay, let's hear it again.
It's a much more enthusiastic bird watcher than I am, for sure. All right, everyone, I need you to follow me. We clear? All right, give me an R. R! All right, we can do it a lot better than that. That was pretty weak. Give me an R. R! There we go. Give me a U. U! Give me a D. D! Give me another D. D! Give me a Y. Y! Give me a D. D! Give me a U. U! Give me a C. C! Give me a K. K! What does that spell? Ruddy Duck! Please welcome the Ruddy Duck to the stage.
Shore already. The summer sun is already blistering my skin and we've barely gone anywhere.
No, not yet.
I would like to catch just one more.
Look, the wind is changing in our favor. Why don't you keep a lookout, little man?
But wait! What is that in the distance? By Jove! Why, is that a ruddy duck? Marvelous little specimen! Why, I think I've seen this very bird on Twitter! Why, is this mating season? I know that's the only time that bright blue bill and that thick red plumage occur for the males. Oh yes, I recall your late mother telling me about this very waterfowl. The Oxyura jamaicensis. A migratory bird native to the coastal temperate waters of North and South America. Why? How'd this bugger end up all the way in the British Empire? Oh, enough talk, Papa. Let's catch him. All righty. Oh, yes. Get him, buckaroo. Oh, wait, that's our best catch. Oh, couldn't you use a different fish? Oh, Jesus Christ, why is he being so aggressive? Must be mating season. A ruddy duck looking for a mate is particularly aggressive. Oh, excuse me. Did you say we dig in? Oh, yes, here we are. Boy, that tastes like low tide on a hot day. Look, that must be because they only eat clams, fish, and other animal bits. Well, waste not, want not.
Little did these two gentlemen know that their outing would become English history. 100 years from now, England is attempting a cull or a mass slaughter of the ruddy duck, as it's now an invasive species to Europe. The Brits and the Oxyura jamaicensis are at war, and folks, it's not looking good.
Boy, I wish we hadn't killed him. I would have really loved to hear his call. Oh, yes. 5, 6, 7, 8.
See, at first glance, I thought that was a peaceful bird. Turns out, not at all. I might have to go on a trip to Europe to start hunting. I'm going to start a GoFundMe if you want to put some money in. I'll pass around the donations basket at the end. Anyway, moving on. We're going to do a little bit of trivia here. How it's going to work. I'm going to ask 3 questions. If you get it right, come up here. And we'll have a tiebreaker round between the 2 people who answer the first 2 questions. So, first question. When was the bird calling contest founded?
1965.
All right. I need to pick one person. Down here. When was the bird calling contest founded?
1963.
All right, stand up, come up here. All right, you might have already guessed, but our next bird is named the Montezuma quail. So can anyone tell me who this bird is named after and what empire that person ruled? Anyone? Anyone? All right, we got over here.
I think it was the Aztec?
What was the Aztec? Come on. All right, this is for all the marbles. $5 Mulberry's gift card on the line. What college basketball team has the mascot Aztecs?
SCSU.
Correct. All right. And now, with that being done, please welcome the Montezuma Quail to the stage.
A sacrifice to the sun god. We'd seal a poach to leave.
Before I die, I wish I could see my cubby one last time. When up to me and 40 of my homies would hunt insects and tubers in the open wilderness of Mexico. Goodbye.
The Montezuma quail was named after the Aztec emperor Montezuma.
The Aztecs were known for ritual sacrifices in order to please the sun god.
Montezuma quails don't actually sacrifice each other. How many of us are still around?
A lot of us actually, even with all the killing.
Well, it's great to hear that we're still thriving. Now let's hear the birds call.
Really breaks my heart to see that. It's quite sad. All right, anyway, moving on. The next bird lives in a very cold place near cold lakes. If you don't know me, I have a rule that every time I see a body of water, no matter the temperature, I have to swim. I've done some pretty dumb stuff and swim in some pretty cold lakes. But I don't know if I'd survive living with these birds. And frankly, I'm not trying to find out. Only they know. Please welcome the common loon to the stage.
Well, my feathery friend, how have you been enjoying Canada?
I quite like it. The lakes are really cold, but the fish are to die for.
Not just the fish, but the bug larvae and the plant life.
You eat bugs? Get a load of this guy.
You are missing out, my friend. Bugs are where it's at.
Whatever you say. Anyways, I'm looking forward to migrating back down to warm, sunny America.
Say, you found a mate yet, my friend?
Fortunately not. I'm gonna be single forever.
Well, you and me both, my friend. Say, why don't we go diving for some fish?
Sounds like a plan, but first, let's see who else is around.
I don't know if I'll be taking their food recommendations anytime soon. All right, we're at the halfway point, and I feel some of y'all's focus starting to slip, so everyone stand up. Follow me. Everyone stand up. If you're able, stand up. Everyone, I mean everyone. Can't hide back there. All right, something we've all done before. Stand up, stretch a little bit, so follow me. All right, switch sides. Now get some hip rotation in. Now, get a little stretch in the neck. All right, now that I can sense you guys are all focused, you can take your seats again. And everyone, be ready, because our next act is the Zanadia Dove.
Virgin Islands from Puerto Rico. This is going to be so much safer from the humans. The next time I stay dead, the next time I play dead, I might have stayed dead.
This is all so awesome. It smells so deliciously salty. A perfect condiment for some fruit.
Let me out! Let me out! I want to try some.
All right, you two set up the nest. I'm going to go get some lunch. Kiddo, get your sister out of her carrier.
Why do our cousin mourning doves get to sleep in the trees and we have to sleep on the ground?
Shush you, Squeaker. I'm sure Mom has her reasons. Plus, it makes it easier to get a midnight snack.
Seeds. I'll be glad when the kids can eat something that isn't extremely tiny and hard to pick up.
Wow. Beautiful. Our next one hails from particularly close to home. I'm sure everyone here has been to Lake Merritt. And you've probably seen this bird too. So everyone, please welcome the Ross's goose.
Mommy, Daddy, can I please get
I don't know, sweetie. I don't know how safe those things are.
I'm sure it's okay. Your popsicles are fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take one SpongeBob pop, please.
Thank you, Mommy. Thank you, Daddy.
Matchup here today. Hailing from Piedmont, the 3-year-old heiress to a Whole Foods high-rise combo. Their opponent, migrating all the way from North Canada, it's the Ross's goose.
And here's the thing, John. The Ross's goose is an incredible athlete. Just look at its adaptability. This bird starts its year in the tundra, migrates down to some agricultural field, winds up in the marshes, and still wins its division down there too. Truly a remarkable athlete.
Exactly, Chris. This bird just dominates Western North America. And joining us now for an exclusive interview is the Ross Goose's coach, a lesser snow goose.
Hi, fellas. So, lesser snow goose, what's it like traveling the world with this legend right here?
It's great, man. I am the definitely bigger, better looking bird. SRC, I call him by his government name. We do everything together. We migrate together, we swim in lakes together, we forage together. We're inseparable. Oh, by the way, you don't have to call me lesser, just call me Snow Goose.
Nope. Thank you so much for your
Okay, honey, it says here that the Ross's geese charge, forward, and hiss at the same time when confident.
I'm scared.
Get it.
All right, come on.
Stop! Toddler that fell into Lake Merritt? What are you doing here?
It's true. I fell into the lake 3 years ago, but I swam back up to stop this. Even though your population status is not a concern, and he took your popsicle. Lake Merritt is supposed to be a place that brings us together. People, geese, OSA kids who genuinely think they are birds. It's okay, I think it's method.
You know what? You're right. This lake filled with couches and lime scooters is the heart of the city. And my heart says, no more fighting.
stop. I want to bet on the fight too. Wait. I don't know what they're feeding these 3-year-olds, but that was a big 3-year-old. I still have my money on the goose though. All right, next one, notorious for winning battles and being quote unquote short. We have Napoleon Bonaparte, or Bonaparte's Go. Please welcome them to the stage.
Our bird is the Trochocephalus Philadelphia, more commonly known as the Bonaparte's Gull.
It can be identified by its black head and its white crest.
It was named after Charles Lucien Bonaparte, not Napoleon. However, Charles made significant contributions to American ornithology.
Our bird is very unique as it is the only gull that regularly nests in trees. It has a very diverse diet that ranges from aquatic invertebrates to aerial insects like bees or flying ants.
It is normally found in northern North America with a range from Florida to Alaska, migrating northwest every year.
It has a very interesting call that sounds remarkably like this. Thank you.
Wow, safe to say that gull's not winning any battles soon. All right, appreciate it. All right, I have a joke for y'all. Why did the Blackenston fish owl refuse to play cards? Because it suspected foul play. Please welcome the Blackenston's fish owl to the stage.
We are Blackenston's fish owls.
Or Bubo blackistoni.
We are one of the largest known owl species in the world, and we live from northern Japan up to northeast Russia. We prefer a cold climate with chilly rivers to fish from. We are an endangered species with only 1,000 to 1,500 of us left. Please enjoy.
Hey, I was about to get that fish. You just stole it.
Your fish? Who are you to accuse me of stealing your fish?
Someone woke up on the wrong side of the nest.
You know what? I'm telling everybody about what you just did.
Go ahead, run your beak, see if I care. I've been fishing this river for 20 years. That's right, I'm an elderly owl. Show some respect.
Oh yeah, well I've been fishing here owl night. And you know what? I don't give a hoot.
Legend has it they're still squabbling over that fishing spot. What's your name?
Simran.
Simran, have you ever seen the Nutcracker?
I have.
Great show. Have you seen the new version though? The Clark's Nutcracker version?
I haven't.
All right, well everyone brace yourselves, because coming up next, we have the Clark's Nutcracker. Probably the best version of the Nutcracker you have ever seen. So please welcome to the stage.
No way! Is that the Clark's Nutcracker? OMG, have you seen a nutcracker?
Yeah, I actually just saw it. It was so beautiful.
Seeing the Nutcracker in December is just so magical. My favorite song is actually from the Nutcracker.
Really? What song?
Well, it sort of goes like this.
Oh, you mean the Clark's Nutcracker, also known as the Nucia Praga Columbiana.
Yes, the Clark's Nutcracker, not the ballet.
I love the Clark's Nutcracker. I especially like seeing them in the summer when they bury their seeds in caches.
I love the Clark's Nutcracker too because they're super easy and common to see in the Sierras of California.
What a cool bird.
Much better than the original. I think 100%. I'm sure you all have had trouble with these birds when you've played soccer. Multiple times. They're the geese that come and destroy our fields by pooping on them continuously. You've definitely had this struggle if you played soccer, or any sport really on any field. Hate to inform you, but please welcome the Canada Geese to the stage.
My amazing friend, Branta canadensis.
And you are?
Me? I'm the one that you stole from, all right? I'm the one whose family is starving as we speak.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Don't you dare pull that, all right? I am from an environment that I know you wouldn't dare tread, all right? I am from the Rockies. Huh, he says.
Now you listen here, you cobra chicken. Do you know who I am? I am the Branta canadensis maxima. Part of the Moffat family, aren't you? Well, I am a maxima. My family, 7 kilos on average. Our runts are probably bigger than you. And me, 10.9 kilos. You drill that number into that tiny little head of yours, 10.9 kilos. My reach, 2.2 meters. I stay in Canada during the winter, and I know for a fact you migrate to LA. So don't even give me that. I'm
only on average 2.2 pounds lighter than you.
It's really cute how you think that makes a difference.
Oh my, you mother plucker!
Wait, no, stop! What, you're giving up already?
No! Toddler, right over there!
What?
I don't care for all that showboating. Stay in Canada. Stay away from our damn soccer fields. Holy. All right, we're gonna see the Cooper's Hawk in a different light right now. So who's ready for round 2? All right, please welcome the Cooper's Hawk to the stage.
So what did the doctor say? What's the prognosis like for Mom?
It's not looking good. They tried all the standard medication and nothing's working. I don't know what we're gonna do.
I think that we need the traditional cure-all, chicken.
Chickens? Where are we gonna get chickens from? In my 7 years of living in this open woodland in North America, I haven't seen a single chicken. Except, you don't mean...
We're gonna raid a farm.
Are you insane? Are you trying to get us killed? We're not thieves, we're Cooper's Hawks. Except for the Cooperi, Swift Hawks, we have like a billion names, but none of them are thief.
None of them are thief, but one of them is Chicken Hawk. Our ancestors earned that honorable title by stealing chickens from farmers by the thousands.
Right.
It's in our blood.
What about the farmer? The farmer's gonna kill us if he sees us doing that. Robbery is illegal.
Not anymore. We are now protected under federal law, so it's a crime to shoot at us even if we're stealing all the chickens. That's why we're no longer in danger. Besides, it's for Mom.
Right, I guess. So how are we gonna pull this off?
We'll fly low to the ground, use the vegetation for cover, and attack with a sudden burst of speed, like how we regularly hunt. Come on, it'll be fine.
Whoa, hope no one steals my chicken today. Just got rid of those nasty boxes.
Oh no, that chicken's in a locked cage. What are we gonna do?
How about you distract the farmer, and I will pick the lock.
Wait, we're Hawks. How do you have a lockpick? Wait, we don't even have thumbs. How are you gonna use the lockpick?
What's that? Is that those nasty lockpick wielding boxes again?
No one will take you. You're my only chicken, my only friend, my precious.
You're the tip off the farmer. Don't worry about the lockpicking. I'll take care of that. All you have to do is
Wait,
distract
no,
her.
wait. Please don't hurt me. We totally aren't here to steal chickens or anything.
What's that? Shouldn't left my glasses at home today. Is that another chicken?
Yeah, I'm a chicken. Fuck. Please don't hurt me.
I've been blessed to have 2 chickens. Hey! Chicken!
Help! What's she doing?
She's making that noise that people do to try and lure in cats.
I'm not a cat. We're a chicken. Quick, let's get out of here before the farmer gets suspicious.
Oh, flew away. My chicken. Ah! My chicken. Only friend. Why?
I feel kind of bad.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have done that.
Hey, sorry about that. We needed some chicken to help cure our mother, so we tried to steal your chicken.
My chicken. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Sorry again about stealing your chicken.
That's fine. You said you need chicken for your mom? Well, why don't you just buy some KFC?
Oh, you'd be willing to do that for us? How could we ever repay you?
Well, I've always wanted to hear the call of the Cooper's Hawk. So, could you do that?
Of course.
See, I knew you'd see them in a different light. Such kind birds. So compassionate. All right, show of hands. How many of you here have seen The Bachelor? All right, quite a bit. We have a new season airing right now. Really, right before your eyes. Season 24. Please welcome The Bachelor and the Eurasian Eagle Owl.
Welcome back, folks, to the 24th season of The Bachelor. This season, our Bachelor is none other than New York celebrity, you may have heard his name around town, Flacco the Eurasian Eagle Owl.
In February 2023, Flacco the Owl was freed by a vandal in the Central Park Zoo. This is unprecedented for residents of New York and zookeepers alike, as an exotic owl now freely flies on the streets of New York City.
Flacco is a Eurasian eagle owl, also known by the scientific name bubo bubo. These owls inhabit a vast expanse of land covering much of Europe and Asia as well. They inhabit mainly environments such as grasslands, woodlands, deserts, and mountain regions. Until Flacco made the brave journey to New York City, there were no Eurasian eagle owls in the Big Apple.
Flacco's constant migration around the city seems to indicate that he's looking for a mate. And maybe, just maybe, he'll find one here.
We return to Flacco's impassioned search for love. As such a young bachelor, only 14 years into a nearly 60-year lifespan, let's see if any of these birds tonight will steal his heart and make it go bubo bubo. Any... Ooh. Let's introduce our dazzling contestants. First up, we have the magnificent Morning Dove. Put your hands together, folks. Next up, we have our lovely Blue Jay. Our one and our only Quail. And the BFF duo, the Flamingo and the Swan.
Well, thank you, Perry. I'd just like to say that you all look marvelous tonight, and I think you all look like winners.
Flacco here sounds like a wise old owl, but seriously, bud, which one are you?
Well, let's get started, Perry. This morning, Doc, I've got to say, I loved your grace and your intelligence, but every time we were together, it felt like you were, we were crying more than we were laughing, and it's not what I'm looking for, so I'm sorry, but you're out.
She's not holding back any feathers, folks. Mr. Ruffles.
Honestly, guys, I'm really worried about how this is gonna go. I feel like that last date was it for me. All he could think about around me was baseball. Yeah, I'm a Blue Jay from Toronto, but I have layers. I like to knit, I rescue squirrels. It was honestly crazy. I feel like he just didn't give me a chance to showcase all I have to offer.
Blue Jay, so we had fun. We almost hit it out of the park, but
And he's funny.
guys, I just never got over the fact that I just hate the Blue Jays, you know? So, Miss Quayle. Hi. You were fun. We did have some fun together.
Oh yeah, like that time at the beach. Oh, it was so good.
But whenever we had a conversation, it's just we never got more than 3 words across before you started a tangent about something completely irrelevant.
Oh, what? I don't believe it. I don't talk too much. Honestly, I think he's just scared of my incredibleness. He can't handle my prowess, if you know what I mean. Just the nerve a bird can get when he's so special. He escaped from New York. Boo! No one even cares. It's so 2019 to want attention.
Whales.
Ruffle them. You got it, girl. Get a good angle, thank you.
You were a hoot to hang out with, I must say. But every time we were together, you just stole the limelight.
Oh, what?
No. This is my show.
No. She's my best friend. Sorry, I can't let you talk to my best friend like that. How dare you? No, breathe, girl, breathe. Breathe, let it out. No. How dare you insult her insecurities now? No. Let me see.
Season 24 is my season. This is mine.
It's better to be colorful than bland, like you. Yeah, I said it. Let's go, girl. I don't even want you.
Buddy, this is turning out to be quite the episode.
Yeah, it is.
What are we gonna do, buddy?
I don't know. Hey. You're unlike any owl I've ever seen.
Buddy, if we could just
Hold on, Perry. Are you new to New York? Are you from Queens? I think this might be my happily ever after.
Well, isn't this a hoot?
On Friday, February 23rd of 2024, Flacco the owl was found dead after colliding headfirst with a window. We send our deepest condolences to his friends, his family, who knew and loved. The deceased owl. Reminder to
tune in to season 24 of The Bird Chiller, live every Friday at 4 on ABC.
It's quite tragic the way it ended. I was quite invested in the show. Too bad my subscription ran out. Anyone in the crowd wanna give me their account card, cash? I have to. Quite a tragic deck. Anyway, going on with the show. That was our final act, and our judges will now have some time to deliberate and choose our top 3 winners. And in the meantime, please welcome your own Piedmont Troubadours to sing a couple songs. Come on out. Okay, no. Not as talented as them. Give it up one more time for the Piedmont Troubadours. All right, now all the acts, please come back out on stage. Everyone, come on, don't be shy. All right, and now, judges, please. All right, judges, this moment we've all been waiting for. Have you decided? The envelope, please. It's not a bird calling contest, without the contest part, obviously. So now we'll be announcing our 3 winners. And in 3rd place, well, before that, it's been an amazing show, really. It's been an amazing show, really. And all of these acts have put in an amazing performance. All right, now the real moment you've all been waiting for real this time. Our 3rd place winner is, drumroll please, the Ross Goose from Miss Black's 4th period class. Come over here. Come over here. What a performance. Congratulations. How does it feel?
Man, it feels great.
Love to hear it. If you wouldn't mind sliding in a little bit that way. All right. Now, our 2nd place winner. I wasn't a huge fan of them then. Still not a huge fan of them now. But give it up for the Canada Goose with Shaz Amit Creek and Theo Ferguson. What a performance, what a performance. Amazing. We've seen 3rd and 2nd place, where there can only be one winner. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Coming in 1st place, we have a repeat winner from last year. Give it up for the Ruddy Duck and Carmen, Gaylord, Pasion, Clio, Salzar, and Mascola. Congratulations. Charlotte, you obviously won last year. How does it feel to be back in this position again?
It feels great. It's amazing. I love it here.
Loves it at the top. Loves it at the top. All right, let's hear those bird calls one more time. our winners.
5, 6, 7,
Before we go, we have one more thing. If you're a bird calling alum, please stand up. You might remember this. Come on, don't be shy. Tradition we have every single year. It's called the Great Squawk. So on my go, 3, 2, 1. What a performance, everyone, and thank you for attending tonight's show.